Hey YouTube, what's going on? Bearman here. So this channel I've dedicated for talking about social issues and things like that. So I figured, you know what? Let's talk about social issues, things that are going on out there, and all this new the wokeism, which is becoming like the new religion, and everything related to that. Because I just, you know what? I have certain opinions on it, and again, they're just my opinions, but I kind of try to go by facts and data, and that's what I use to support my conclusions on the way that I feel. I just want to get other people's opinions, so I want you to comment on it. So today I thought we'd talk about this happened a few days ago. A black man killed by white police officers in Minnesota. His name's Dante Wright. So apparently, this has caused big time uprising and commotion and rioting. People saying again, it's the evidence of a broken system where white police officers are just out there killing black people. Hence the movement of Black Lives Matter. So I just want to know, what are your thoughts on this? So I was reading an article, and this is from ABC News, which is, in my opinion, a more left-leaning uh, main media outlet, just like CNN and NBC and all those other guys are pretty much all liberal media. But the evidence of the case um, proves that the reason why he was pulled over, first of all, was that he had expired registration for the vehicle. That's why the vehicle was pulled over. I've gotten pulled over for the same kind of thing. Where that's in our case in Canada here is if you have a sticker that's out of date, officer's going to pull you over and he'll probably give you a ticket. So, anyways, he pulls him over. Um, Once they run his ID and stuff, they figure out that his registration is not valid. Um, some other cases of it too, and that he has open warrants out for his arrest. So, I mean, if I'm a police officer in that case, what do? Protocol suggests that you have to place him under arrest and take him to the police station. He's wanted for outstanding warrants, at least one for sure. So I think the police officers acted in the way that they're supposed to. Once he heard that he was being arrested for a warrant, that's where Dante Wright, he panicked. He fought with the cops. He got away. He got in the car. And the police officer that shot him thought she was holding her taser. And instead, she was holding her gun. And once she realized the mistake she had made, this is all on body cam footage. So she realized the mistake she had made, and from her reaction, it seems like she was shot. Now, those being the facts of the case, do I think that what happened was right? First of all, I just want to say anyone loses their life for any reason. That's someone's son, someone's brother, someone's husband's, someone's father, whatever. It's horrible. It's tragic. Why did that even have to happen? But let's look at all the details on the way that the police acted and the way that Dante Wright acted, and then let's have a discussion about that. So, just based on the article, and again, this is from ABC News, it says here, so the footage showed three officers around a stopped car, which authorities said was pulled over because it had expired registration tags. When another officer attempts to handcuff Wright, a second officer tells Wright he's being arrested on a warrant. That's when the struggle begins, followed by the shooting. Then the car travels several blocks before striking another vehicle. Okay? So, basically, in this situation, what else was there here? So, yeah, court records show Wright was being sought after failing to appear in court on charges that he had fled from officers and possessed a gun without a permit during an encounter with Minneapolis police in June. In that case, a statement of probable cause said police got a call about a man waving a gun who was later identified as Wright. So, now, what do we think of this? Now, the mainstream media is saying this is just purely racist. It's white police officers shooting a black man. Now, I don't know, I can't prove that, I can't disprove that, but let's look at the facts of the case. It's a man, he's pulled over for having expired registration. They run his ID. They then find out that he's wanted for at least one warrant for not appearing in court for possessing a gun and having confrontation with officers in the past, in June. So as an officer, what are they supposed to do? They're supposed to arrest him. He fights back. The officer ends up shooting him. Now, as far as my view on the officer that shot him, she's a white female who's been on the force for about 26 years. And it's my opinion that she's going to be held accountable for her actions. Now, being an officer on the force for 26 years and not knowing the difference between your taser and a gun is complete incompetence. And I think she should be charged and face charges based on manslaughter or whatever you want to call it. Like, that's just unacceptable for a police officer on the force for that many years to be that just irresponsible that she doesn't know the difference between that she's holding her taser and her gun. So anyways, she's gonna have to suffer the consequences of that. But what about his actions? Did he comply with the police up until the point that he found out he was being arrested, and then he fought them off, and then he ran? So even in his mind, I don't understand that in the best case scenario, he's gonna be caught maybe later on down the road and still have to face those, but now he's gonna have more charges. So, I mean, this is all turning into a media fiasco where basically Black Lives Matter is in on it now, saying that it's another clear indication of a broken racist system and the police should be defunded. And it's another example of how society is just out there to kill black people. So, I don't know. Those are the facts of the case. What do you guys think? Let's have a discussion. Comment and let's talk about it.